catch up on our walk. I know! We need birds chirping.
Yeah.
Okay, Derek, I'm going to do some quick introductions, my friend. Okay, so just to help everybody get oriented, just going to do some quick introductions, and then Ron and I have a very short but nice agenda, some stories to share, and then we're all going to go for a walk on this beautiful piece of land together. So my name is Jamie Montague. I am the Executive Director at the Middlebury Area Land Trust. And with me?
I'm Ron Payne. I'm President of the Otter Creek Audubon Society.
And Ron and I got a lot closer this last year working on this project, even shared a couple drinks.
Yeah.
And a couple other people, there's lots of important people here, but a couple other people we wanted to introduce. One of them is Bill Roper in the blue here. Bill is a resident of Weybridge. Many of you probably already know him, but he has been an incredible force behind this project, helping us to all come together and collaborate, and it's been so beautiful and seamless, and thank you, Bill. So we owe you a huge, huge gratitude. It was all volunteer, so thank you so much. Thank you. And then the other really important individual is Gail, who's right here in the red for us. Wearing her cardinal red. And so Gail is as of November 1st, right? Was that the day we did it?
Yeah.
November 1st?
Yeah.
So October 30th?
No, it was November 1st.
November 1st, okay. So we had a ceremony at Eben Punderson's office on the 1st and transferred the deed of Gail's land to the Otter Creek Audubon Society. Gail was an incredible landowner in the process. She was very involved and very passionate, and it was very clear to all of us how much she cares about this parcel of land. So very grateful to have you be so participatory. I really feel like your energy and vision is part of it, and we are going to carry it on, and we're just so grateful that we were able to do this with you. So Gail, all of us need to give her a huge round of applause. Thank you so much. And so I just thought I'd take a minute to explain how this project worked technically, because it's pretty unique. The way it panned out is that the Otter Creek Audubon Society is now the owner of the Hurd Grassland, and they are they've been working on this land and helping take care of this land for how long? 15, 20 years?
Since about 2003, was it?
Yeah. So it's been a long time. They have a long history, and it's really exciting to know that they're going to be able to carry that on in perpetuity. And Malt's role in it is that we hold the conservation easement, which is the piece that protects it. So we work in partnership as landowners and conservation easement holders to make sure that Gail's vision is carried out. And also what's really exciting is that the two organizations will work together really closely in partnership to manage the land moving forward. So we'll work on management plans together. We'll be out here side by side taking care of it. So it's a pretty unique partnership, and I think it's brought us a lot closer together as organizations. So, and Ron just wanted to say a little bit about the land itself and how much it means to Otter Creek Audubon to be the owner of it now. And
So about 15 years ago, when I started birding really seriously, I would be driving by here and I'd be looking up into these fields going, that's a really neat place. I wonder if the landowner would let me bird in there. And I didn't know. Right about that time, Gail was coming to Otter Creek Audubon Society and asking them to give her advice on how she should manage the property for grassland birds. And so a partnership was started there. The partnership goes back much farther. Gail's a long time Otter Creek Audubon Society member. Her former husband, Ethan Fenn, was a president and a Silver Feather awardee. And Gail is also a Silver Feather awardee. That's the award we give every year. About 10 years ago now, all of us were all working together with Malt in getting Otterview Park built and purchased and putting in the boardwalk, and we worked on fundraising and gave technical support, and Malt is the owner of that property. So that started a relationship between us, and I got involved around that time when we started doing monthly wildlife walks, which start at the Otterview Park. And we thought that's great, but that's kind of a short walk, so why don't we extend it by also coming over to Gail's property afterwards and walking here. So for 10 years Malt and Otter Creek Audubon have had this partnership of doing walks at Otterview Park and over here at the Hurd Grassland. The next one is February 8th. If you'd like to come, meet at Otterview Park at 8 a.m. So, and that built our relationship closer. And then Gail came to us and asked if we would like to own the property. I'm getting this a little out of order. Doesn't matter.
It all worked out.
Yes. And that accelerated in the past couple years, and with advice from Bill Roper, who said, yes, you should do it, and help build a plan for how we could do it. It's all come together in the past year, and we're really excited to be the owners of this property, a property we've had our hands involved in for a long time, and we're really excited to be partnered with Malt, and we're really excited to continue the vision of protecting this land for the birds and as a place for the community to come and visit.
Yeah. So maybe just one other couple things to add is that some really beautiful parts about this project is that Gail as a landowner was really open to having public access be part of it, which is not always the case in conservation. Sometimes conservation happens and it's not open to the public. And so not only do we have trails that Gail initiated herself years ago on what model tractor? Your mower? LT-170, she was out here. They're going to be here for a long, long time. And that means so, so much to bring people to nature. It's just such a beautiful thing. So anything else you want to say, Ron?
Malt in the future is going to be using the property for educational programs. They've got a preschool thing planned for this summer. They're going to be out here. So, just to thank the people involved, I have to thank my board. I have to thank the committee that was Kathy Starr, Craig Zondag, Warren King, who am I forgetting? Barb Oatzka. How could I forget Barb, who worked so hard on the management plan? And thank all our membership, and then thank Malt and their membership and their board, and most of all thank Gail, because it's an amazing piece of largesse to leave this to our community like this, and us being the stewards of it is just an amazing thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Maybe just quickly give a shout out to Eben Punderson from our Malt board. He did most of the legal footwork behind this operation, which was a lot and really helped us. Him and Bill worked in close partnership, making sure that we as organizations were getting into the right agreements with the right points. What a process that was. Thank you, Eben. Thank you. Okay. I just want to say we're going to have so much more time to connect and talk about this space, and Ron's going to give us, as we hike, he's going to give us some more information about features of the land. So I think without further ado, do you agree?
Unless you'd like to say something, Gail.
We're going to do, oh yes, Gail, that's true. I guess, oh yeah, you're right, okay. Do you want to go?
They moved the ribbon cutting for my benefit. Thank you. It's just great to see everybody here, neighbors and community members and people who read about it in the paper. It was a really long process. As Jamie said, she mentioned my intense involvement. Those of you who know me well know that I have control issues, so that was part of it. But the great thing is, the fact that it took so long is that I grew more and more and more confident about what a great partnership it was going to be between Audubon and Malt. And I'm so excited that this has happened, that it all came together, that it worked out. And I also wanted to thank Mark LeBar, who's been very helpful management plan wise, and sort of turning what used to be grassland into brushland. We've attracted a whole slew of new species of birds. So thank you, everybody. It's just heartwarming that you're all here, and thank you. And have a good time. Oh, okay.
I have something for you, Gail. I packed this on Friday when I left the office. Yesterday when I left the office.
In the morning.
Don't forget those.
Do we have some
You want to
volunteers?
go over to the side, babe, so you can...
Susan and Glenn, would you mind holding either side of it so that Ron and I can zoom with you.
Somebody more important?
Okay.
Skiller.
We're gonna build. Oh, good.
Yes.
I'm going to give a personal shout out to my family who helped me make this ribbon at 6 o'clock this morning. Yeah. And where's Josh? Where's Josh? Backing up with the camera.
You did it.
Josh, would you mind over there this way so that we can get the whole crew?
Uh-oh.
You got it. It's good luck. It's good luck.
Yeah, yeah.
The knot is
Whoops. Here, come on closer.
All right.
One more time. Your spirit is so strong. Yeah. You just broke the ribbon.
Oh boy.
All right, that's okay. Boy, it was holding up really well.
Oh.
We'll try again.
Ron, will you stand up for a quick second?
Yeah.